Hey everyone, my voice is clear. Welcome back to uh, session 2. So, as you guys know, I'm just sharing my code base, how I organize, how I learn, how I've had coding. So, you can understand in order to manage the larger code base. So, okay. Okay, as I have, this is my Notion doc as I complete my upper stream. So if you look at my to-do list, okay, so I have a Notion to-do list as well as look at this is a physical to-do list, and yeah, so I complete my to-do list, and so it's very easy. Okay, so if you look at, I have also Notion to-do list, but physical nowadays I prefer. I complete my so this is my execution flow. So far I have modified this entire. I changed version 1 to version 2 to 3, and this one, and also recently I complete runtime state and projection, and then projection cache. And now I have the live blocks, which is reality, which is a source of truth. So now I have to work my on synchronized layer. As I have uh, fixed my Zustan layer, which is act as a projection cache. So I convert into version 3, and now I want to convert my live blocks, which is reality. So I want to fix this layer too, so that it can align with my version 3 rules. So this is my current code base. Now tell me how can I uh, modify and which file I can start with. So tell me so I can fix one by one. So as you see, this way I prompt, I give the context. So this chat can understand because since morning I just talk and fix. So that's why this chat session understand what I'm building. So you have to understand when you work with any large language model. So ChatGPT I'm using, you can use any other tools, but ChatGPT is free of cost, so I'm using it. And my style is very simple. I want to make LLM as possible as deterministic and reliable, because as a default it's not. So I provide context. Otherwise, what you are building, it cannot understand. Now, can you review and observe this file follow my version 3 rules, which is live blocks act as a reality, which means it's a source of truth, and the runtime act as a meaning, projection layer act as a representative, and assistant act as a projection cache, and then UI act as a UI renderer. So what this file is for and which role it plays in this execution flow. So now you can see how I play with chatbot and understand fast. Like I'm not directly copy paste. So you can see I read, I understand the code base because nowadays it's not about writing code anymore. It's all about understanding code base. Because if you understand the execution flow, the code base, you can ask any AI or agent, they can write code perfectly the way you want. So yeah, that's now it's difficult to understand code base. But I call this file hooks. I put this file inside hooks and I call use live blocks storage. So this file semantically accurate or what? Okay. No. So you can now you can see how I do high coding and yeah, usually I use ChatGPT so I can understand what I'm building. You can use any AI tools or any text editor. I have Cursor, VS Code, Anti-Gravity, but I don't have any subscription, so it's very tough for me to run expensive code inside code editor. So I prefer these things. So before copy pasting, I understand the code base, and I do know my code base because last 4 months I just organize my code base, so I know actually how my code base works. So if you look at, this is my entire folder, and I use Notion to document. So this is my how I organize my entire code base. So it's not like I'm copy pasting. So I know mentally how my code base works, right? So you do need to know. And basically, you watch a lot of tutorial from YouTube, and they just show you how they run their code base. Because if you look at my project, I also upload 10 project. That type of project, it's kind of like YouTube tutorial type project. So yeah, within 15,000 line or 20 or 10,000 line, I made this project. I have more than 65,000 line of code, and still it's not completed. And if you look at the code separation and organize, this fully production ready and enterprise level code base. So this type of code base nobody can share in YouTube or any repo, because this is a real project. But I share you. If you look at my background, I don't have any privilege or any, like, I'm not from city, so I don't care if my code base leak. I don't care. So this is the raw. You can see my background and all the stuff. I'm a real, and how I learn, how I implement all the things I'm showing you, because it's been 2.5 2 years. 2 years I'm just locked in the room, you can see, and I just learn, iterate, refactor, learn. Last 4 months I started this project. Before starting this project, I used to upload tutorial. I upload almost 10 projects. That project and this project, it's a thousand time difference. And this project I built for production ready, and this project, it's all about AI automation. So that's why I'm just refactoring again to unify a human input versus AI prompt, so they can work together. And yeah, I put all the things. So last 2 months I don't upload anything on this channel. So last 6 days I start to share my code base, because you guys can learn nowadays how you can organize your code base. Nowadays it's not about writing code anymore, because AI can do that. AI can do faster than you, also better than you. If you look at all the top CEO, like hype, which is I think the who create Cloud Code, he said, I don't write any code anymore. So he fully automate their tasks, review all the stuff with agent. Right. So nowadays it's very easy to build a startup by alone. And my ultimate goal, so we can solve the real problem in real world. So nowadays it's very easy. You can run entire company with agent. Right. If you have resources, then you can run. So my ultimate goal also nowadays, American company focus automate the mostly coding part, but my entire goal is to automate the business part, which is the like as a developer or founder, we have a lot of tasks. So now I'm just focusing AI assistant, not AI agent, because to build AI agent you need huge infrastructure, and you cannot build by alone. So I first fix it, then I can start with agent, and then yeah. But let's fix these things. And guys, if you like to learn even AI, you can comment me, or you can ask me to teach you in live session how AI actually works. So I do have a lot of also workflow how I, if you look at my this is my wall image. If you look at how, so yeah, so this is also created by ChatGPT, but how my system works, I also yeah. But let's focus the code base. Okay. So right now I just give the context to it. So, and I want to emphasize you, because if you work with any LLM, so you have to understand LLM works based on context, right? So if you look at this chat session, if I move from this chat session to another, the context will be gone. If the context is gone, which means the chatbot cannot understand what I'm building. So ChatGPT allow us to give a context by uploading. So I did, and also since morning I work on this chatbot. So now this chatbot is understanding what I'm building. And this chat session, if I have any doubt or any question, I ask here. So this chat session also understand what I'm building, right? If I move from this chat session to another one, that chat session will not understand what I'm building, right? So yeah, because as a default, chat or any LLM is not reliable and is not deterministic. I think you guys know very well, but I observe these things. That's, if you look at my strategy, it's very simple. And I have very huge code base. I cannot mess around. So I carefully read my code base. Actually, I understand my code base very well. So nowadays, uh, I'm trying to do faster, because it's been 116 days on this project. It's still not completed. So it's created a lot of doubt, because like, to be honest, I don't have any income source nowadays. So it's very tough for me to survive. So that's create, but still I'm working. I don't care the result, but I care the process. So yeah, and guys, I'm from village. You can see my background, maybe outside noise. It's not a good quality mic or video, and also internet. But I'm just, I'm just trying to do something with it. Okay, uh, it's a lot of intro, but let's get into it. Mm, and now let's and now so first here, now I'm asking here. Now tell me what this file is for. Guys, this is my, if you look at exactly, I'm trying to adjust this execution flow, because my live blocks, which is it's a real-time collaborative state. So live blocks is a library. It's a built-in library I'm using. It can handle the real-time uh, collaboration. So in my architecture, in upstream, live blocks is a reality, which means a source of truth. So it can be a shareable. And runtime graph, yeah, runtime graph, it's my meaning. So it's represent the domain stuff. And projection, it's a representation. And Zustand, it's kind of like projection cache. because I'm using Next.js. So as you work with man, so a React query, like yeah, RTK can handle to fetch data, but here you already have Next.js, um, so you don't need that. But here I'm using Zuston as a projection cache for local state, and then React Flow, which is a renderer library, so I can render the my canvas related UI. Right, that's it. Hey guys, if you uh, yeah, if you are working any code base or any project, can you guys chat something or say something about it so I can understand what you guys are building for? Can you guys comment? I want to see what are you building for? What are you building? Like what tools you are using? Can you guys chat or say something about your nowadays workflow? Like what are you building? Which tools you are using? Free or paid? What's your experience? Just say something so I can understand. Because nowadays I'm building my own AI platform, which is a production ready. It's no more toy. I already upload a 10 project in my channel. If you want to, if you like to watch those tutorial, you can check out that playlist. You get that. Okay. Anyways, let's continue my. And as I promised, I will work 15 hours. I already work 4 hours since 3.5 hours since morning. I start my coding journey 7:30, and then I already have my first session, and this is the going on second session. And yeah, I work usually 14 to 15 hours. You can see my title and my uh, yeah. So all the things are real. You can see my background, all this stuff. Anyways, okay. So I fix it. Then present no production. I fix it. Okay. This is the history. I think I don't need it. I will fix it. Again, I paste and then this is my uh, code base. If you think this file needs to be updated, you can update, otherwise don't. If you think they are already aligned with version 3, so just keep yeah, tell me, keep it or modify it. Now fix it so it can become production ready. So you can rename the variable name or function name if you think the file name uh, doesn't match what it represent. But you have to follow my architecture rules. Right? This way, I code less, but I learn more about the coding. So I can understand by seeing any code base, I can understand what this code is for. Now tell me how can I fix it and what this error is. Now, as you see the my graph state and yeah, graph system as well as the live blocks storage, node storage. Now, how can I fix the previous error? What would be the best strategy? So can it fix that error and it can be production ready. So you can look at how I of high coding. Okay, so this is a code base. I'm just reviewing and refactoring, and it's all about 65,000 line of codes, and it's very hard to refactor. If you refactor one layer, you have to refactor whole. So my code base it's not like that. My code base is kind of like separation. But as I am unified my execution flow for AI, so that's you can see I have to check out my downstream. Yeah, from yeah all the way down up to the UI. As you understand my flow, not only if you understand the flow and the mental model, you can write a very scalable code base. Hey, how you doing, man? How you doing? Hey, Niraj, how you doing? My voice is clear to you? Okay. Now I choose option A. So, which file you need to first fix? So, yeah, we can fix all the misaligned version. Now fix this to file based on a new pattern as I have implemented live blocks node schema and live blocks edge schema. Align this to file with it. So as you can see, I read the code base, but as I know my code base very well, how it works, the mental model, the execution flow, and even though my this chat session also understand what I'm building, because since morning I chat with it and provide the context what I'm building, so this chat session can understand, right? And this chat session, if I have any doubt about it or any question I need to know, so I can paste all the things in this chat session, then I understand. So vibe coding, it's not about just copy paste. It's all about nowadays understanding. So you can actually works, and nowadays it's very simpler. If you have AI agent, so you don't need to copy paste here. You can ask any code editor like Cursor or Anti-Gravity or maybe VS Code, but it would be very expensive if you run that particular agent your entire code base, or maybe particular, yeah. So I run and then I observe, okay, cursor takes almost 3 million token. So to fix this type of things, and it's very time consuming. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, if you have resource you can expand. If you don't have, you can spend time. But if you spend time, you can understand code base very well. Well, the way I fix the canvas surface using graph system, now I want to fix similar way document surface using a document system. So this three file enough to fix document projection storage, or do you need any other files to understand the context? This is my current code base. But the second file right now I'm calling document runtime state. This is actually runtime state or something else? If it's not, what should be the file name instead? And how can I create document runtime state similar to Canvas runtime state, which can play a role as a state folder the way Canvas does, so it can consist with my Canvas. So both surface will have same execution flow. Also tell me the second file, uh, the read name would be uh, document runtime package as like Canvas. That's a good name. The code is handling. Anyways. Now create these three files. So the way each file represent the meaning as like canvas. So write these three files. So can it follow same pattern as canvas does? Because my upper stream of document surface is still follow the version 2. As I have completed my canvas surface, the upper stream from version 2 to version 3. Now I want to fix document surface. To write this three file, which file you need?